So moving on to NFL Sunday, and it's another early start for the Americans. And of course, and a reasonable time start for us British. So 9:30 American time, 2:30 British time. And it is two shocking teams, you have to say, at the moment, with one win in 9 games between them. And it is the two arguably most supported teams in the UK. So it should be a sellout. The Miami Dolphins travelling to the Jacksonville Jaguars, playing at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Our very own Bradley Cooper will be attending that one. Of course, we're hoping for, as I say, live reporting. Brad, we'll start with you. How do you think this one will go?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I am attending. I will be wearing this shirt, so I hope I'm not with too many Dolphins fans, as they might get triggered. But I do think the Dolphins will win. I do believe Tua is back this week, according to the NFL Fantasy app. Anyway, they've put him down as playing. So yeah, Tua back. Obviously a big boost for the Dolphins. I'm going 28-19 to the Dolphins.
Just to add, Brad, has that factored into your predictions, or did you always feel the Dolphins would beat the Jaguars?
A bit of both. I think the Dolphins have just got enough despite their horrific performances. But yeah, obviously Tua being back is why I've given it the 9-point difference.
Interesting stuff. Jack, you obviously was at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium last week, so you get a feel for what the London atmosphere was like. How do you see this one going? You said, of course, that the Jacksonville Jaguars won't win a game. Do you still stand by that for this week's matchup?
I do. And I'll back Miami, and I've gone 23-20.
So you think it'll be a close game? Do you think it could just both teams
I don't think there's a lot from either side, to be honest, but I just think Miami are just going to be a little bit too much for them in the end. I think it will just come down to a last-minute field goal. I think 23-20.
Yeah, it could be massive for Miami to keep their season alive. Jamie, how do you see this one going? Two very poor teams at the moment.
Jaguars to win.
Have you actually?
Yeah, I've actually gone Jaguars to win. I can double check my score. 24-27 to the Jaguars. They've just learned what a running game is over the past few weeks and slowly developing it more and more. Yeah, I think Jaguars, they've got to win a game sometime, and there's too much noise around Tua and not enough focus on their appalling defense. So Jaguars to lose back-to-back Miami derbies. Oh, sorry, Florida derbies.
So Miami to back-to-back derbies. Interesting. I've gone with the other two. I think the Miami Dolphins just have enough, even if it is Jacoby Brissett. I agree with you that the Miami defense has been really poor last few weeks. However, I think the Jacksonville Jaguars to make far too many mistakes. Don't get me wrong, as I say, from a fantasy point of view, I was screaming this the first 2 weeks. With James Robinson, you've got, as I say, second-year running back now. He had a sensational rookie season. But that you can tell, I think they'll get carried away, Jacksonville. I think they'll actually start off and probably take control of the game. But I think you know what it's like. In London, for the cameras, Trevor Lawrence is going to try and flex something like muscles. Oh, yeah, I can launch it to Northumberland Park. That's obviously local reference to the American listeners. But then, as I say, the throw will probably be nearer the Emirates Stadium because he's so inaccurate. And I just think that the Jaguars is making far too many mistakes. We saw how dreadful their defense were against Tennessee. They say there's just a lot of poor players in this matchup, but it'll be entertaining probably for the wrong reasons. Hopefully there's a better halftime show for Brad because it can't get worse than H. I'm sorry, no halftime performance can get worse than H. But yeah, I think this one.
Actually.
Honestly, I'm still angry.
I don't think it has actually been announced yet, but I'm just checking.
Wow. So Daniel Levy, chairman of Tottenham Hotspur, who of course hosting this, has got it well planned as per. But focusing on their prediction, I think that Miami will just edge it 27-24. So it seems like we all agree on it being a close game due to both teams being really poor.